from Jersey, baby, 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 baby.
Hey, welcome back to another episode of Do We Love That For You?
Do we?
Do we? I'm Heather.
And I'm Zia, and yes, we are two Jersey girls in our 50s.
Yes, we are. That for you.
Hello, peoples. How are you? Today we're
So
going to talk about what?
today, the name of the title, the name of the episode.
Yes.
The name of the episode is the title. The title is Do We Love Spring? So I think
we
we're gonna
love
have
spring?
I think we're gonna have some springish topics. But this is our last autism awareness week.
No, I feel like that went quick.
I don't feel like it was a whole month.
No, this month went super quick, and
It
I mean
did.
good but bad.
Yeah, I feel like we're missing out on something.
Yeah, and can I just say that yesterday was my granddaughter's second birthday? So just wanted to say that.
Happy birthday, little
Yay.
girl! Wow, she's 2.
2. I
Show
know.
the front
3 and 2,
door.
right? Terrible.
Gosh.
So good for her, so bad for us.
Right? She was no.
I know. Yeah.
But so we did. I went to see Dominic's Mamma Mia play.
Oh yeah, how was it?
That was phenomenal. Oh my gosh, it
I
was.
saw the clips online that
It was
sister-in-law is
amazing. And Johnny ended up joining us at the restaurant for dinner. So that was so great to get to see Johnny at the dinner.
That's great for him.
Yeah, so
that's a lot too.
that was a
Restaurants
lot
are
for him. I mean, he didn't eat, but that's fine. He got
That's
a milk
fine.
and he just sat there but yeah, he was with us for dinner before the play. So that was super great.
That's awesome.
I think we got in back here to New Hampshire at what was it? 2:45, 3:00.
I don't know. I didn't get a text. I don't know.
No, because I was
I'm just joking.
Rich drove the entire drive until we got to literally the Mass New Hampshire border.
Yeah.
And he was like, Heather, can you do it? Can you drive? And I'm like, of course. So we switched then. And then I ended up, instead of going directly home, I took the highway, which added probably 5 minutes to the drive, but I stayed on the highway instead of doing the backcountry crazy roads in New Hampshire. So, but no, I didn't text you at 3 a.m. I didn't even text Eliza. I waited until everybody got up and then I messaged you. Because I know you have me set to come through, and I didn't want to wake you. It was way later than we expected, but the show was amazing.
Awesome. Yeah, it looked really great. I mean, amazing.
Yeah, it was so much fun. And you're about done with testing, right? At school?
Well, no, I got till May 12th. So May 16th is my I'm okay,
Okay. But you're done with the big test, right? This was the big one? Or you still have?
I still have math and science.
Oh, so this was just the one part. Okay.
Yeah. Yep. It seems like the 5th and 4th grade take up 1 week, and then they move 3rd to the next week. And then I have makeup testing in between. And then, so I'm setting my mind of release the testing brain for the 16th.
The good news of that is will I be there that week? Yes.
Oh, okay. That's even better.
I'm coming out. Better. Well, nope. I think I'm telling you a fib.
Okay. Now we're lying to me. No, I'm
I am. I think I am lying to you. I'm looking at my calendar. Give me a second. I'm coming out. Okay, I'm lying. I am coming out May. Oh my gosh. 6th to the 11th.
Okay, that's in between.
Yeah. Sorry.
So now I get depressed again. Okay, that's fine.
Yeah, sorry.
No. But I'll see you around that time, so that's fine.
You will. I'm coming to see you. Well, I'm coming to dog sit, but
Right. But
I'm
that's okay.
coming to see you.
Yes, we get our
Let's.
coffee.
I was going to say that. Let's say the real thing. But that means we can record in person.
We could.
Oh my
Yeah.
gosh.
That's another good thing.
So the 8th, we can record dinner time on the 8th, or we can record the 9th in the morning.
Yeah.
Yay.
All right.
I'm doing a happy dance. Nobody can see it, but I'm doing a happy dance.
I'm trying to do the happy dance. I'm just saying, woohoo.
All right. See, this is why I keep the other screen open on my computer, because I need to sometimes jump over. But so I asked you a question this week, or you asked me a question. I don't remember how it went.
Yeah. I asked you a question.
I think you did.
Yep. And the reason we got into this is because it is known that when I'm at work and something goes wrong, I always say, pull the video. I will pull the video.
Pull the video.
I will say it at home. I will say it wherever I am.
Yep.
So one of my coworkers said, I'm going to ask Michael if you say that in your sleep. You have to say that in your sleep. So we got talking as to what else do we do in our sleep? Like, what are you consciously, like, what have people told you do, or?
So, okay. Okay. I get attacked in my sleep by blankets.
I love it. Love that.
And I frequently thrash around. It gets to the point where I've been woken myself up screaming because my blankets attack me and I can't move.
They're unhinged at night.
They are. They really are out to get me. I don't understand why or how they do it, but that is the main thing that I think I do in my sleep. And when I'm overtired, I do talk in my sleep.
Yeah. So I have heard that, well, we switched sides of the bed because I always had to sleep with a watch on. And Indiglo. I always had the Indiglo when Michael and I were first married. And Michael has literally, due to the watch, got clocked in the middle of the night because I am thrashing around, or I'm arguing with somebody. I'm trying to hit somebody. I'm getting attacked. I'm always like, my dreams are always like getting shot at. I'm getting in a fight. You
sound like my dreams.
Yeah. So we're always like, so we had to switch sides of the bed when we were younger because he's like, I cannot have that watch on. Like, that is just uncontrollable. I'm not getting hit by that watch. If I talk in my sleep, I'm like so tired that, like, I guess Michael says, like, I just have to let some kind of phrase out, and it's very loud. He said, so it's not like I'm keeping it to me. I'm very determined on that phrase. When Michael and I got first married, I did not know that, you don't know long-term, like, what people do in bed.
Right.
And I hated The Exorcist so bad. Like, that movie is just like, was so bad for me. And Catholic schoolgirl here, and one time he just sat up straight in bed and started laughing, and I ran out the door and I was like, I'm calling the priest. I can't do this. That's it. Nope. I'm out. Nope. Nope. Not happening. Call the priest now. Yep.
Oh my goodness.
Yep.
So last night, actually, now that you said that reminded me, Rich had to do a deployment last night, and it had to do it at 10 o'clock because do they ever do deployments? Right. So they never do deployments at a normal hour. But anyway, so I'm like, I'm just going to go to bed. And he's like, yeah, you do that. You go to bed. So apparently his deployment was quick.
Okay, good.
And I must have fallen asleep and went straight into a deep sleep. And all of a sudden I consciously reached over to see if he was in bed yet because I had thought it had been hours and he wasn't there. So I'm like, okay. So I reached over a minute later in my sleep brain, and he was there. So I screamed.
Oh my God.
And apparently woke him up at the same time. And he's like, what? And I'm like, you're in bed. And he's like, yeah. And I'm like, good. And then I just rolled
I'm so happy for you. Yeah.
But so I don't even,
Oh
I
my
didn't even look at
God.
the clock, but
Yeah.
apparently I hit him last night because in
Yeah.
my mind it was a minute later. Like I was like, oh, he's not there. And I'm like, well, what if I keep my hand over here, I'll feel when he gets into bed. And
Right.
then he was there. And I'm like, but he wasn't there a second ago. But
Right. Yeah.
apparently he had been in bed for like an hour at that point and he
Yep.
was asleep and I woke him
Oh
up by
my God.
screaming. So
Too funny.
yeah, good
I know.
times.
I had told Michael that my coworker was going to ask him if I say this in my sleep, pull the video.
Well, the video.
And he goes, "Yep, daytime, nighttime, anytime there's a camera around." Because one of my pet peeves is like, I hate when people say I said something and I didn't freaking say it.
Oh,
So it's like, it's happened to me more than once, and I know what I freaking said. And
yeah,
it's like,
exactly.
I would love to wear a body cam all goddamn day. Just, you know what? Hold on a minute. Let me pull that back. Hold on.
Rewind.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yep.
No, I agree with that. I mean,
Yep.
I have the dash cam. I don't have it facing. I have the
Yeah.
dash cam on my car facing out, and then I
Okay.
have the trunk one facing out. But I
Yep.
have it turned. I have the what's the word I want? I have the sound turned on
Oh, okay. And me, I
because
don't do the sound cams or the cams in my car because I figured there's enough cameras around on buildings now that I can pull the footage.
well, you know why I put the dash cams
Yes.
on because of
Yes,
my
absolutely.
accident. But
Yeah. Yep.
yeah. So
Yeah. But we did also bring this up too, that you had sent me a funny thing on TikTok,
I
from TikTok,
did.
I should say.
It was
And
it was Instagram, but it was a TikTok
yeah,
from
yeah.
Instagram. Whatever. They're all
And
intermixed.
it was about sleep scores. But can I
Mhm.
just say the best part of that one that I liked of the little skit
Mhm.
was the guys walking in and she's like, "Oh, what is that?" And he's like, "Oh my God, I forgot your pour. Let me explain my ring to you." And what's a sleep score? Yeah. It was just so funny the way he said, "Oh my God, I'm so sorry. I forgot your pour."
I forgot your-
And yeah, that was really funny. Um, but yeah, and I was telling you that the sleep score that I always get at my dad's when I visit him
Mhm.
is like, and it's like every night, does not fail, is 99. I
Yeah.
mean, I don't understand. I mean, he has a cat. I'm highly allergic to cats. I take Benadryl. That could be a reason I'm knocked out. But it's dark. There's no noise. That's another good thing for me. Not a bit of light coming through any window.
You should come out
You know,
here.
yeah, that's just, I need that solid darkness. I have all the dark blackout curtains, in my
Mhm.
house because I need it in my bedroom or else that's, I feel like Edgar Allan Poe story, I see the beating heart beneath the it's like, what is that light? What is
We
that
go
light?
from The
Yeah.
Exorcist to Edgar Allan Poe. See, this is
Hey,
why this
I'm on,
works.
this is why this works. Yep. So yeah, so what are you hitting your sleep scores good or what are you
So,
on? Because we both have the ring.
yeah, we decided we have different
Yep.
rings, but
Yep.
they generally do the same thing.
Yep.
So, my goal is to get a crown for my sleep.
Okay.
So I have to get, so I mean, I have a score, but
Yep.
the ideal is you get a crown.
Okay.
And I do frequently get the crown because my sleep is consistently bad.
Okay. Yep. So what are your numbers around like?
So typically my latency is about 15 to 20 minutes
Okay.
and my sleep is about 5 hours. And then
That's about what I get too. Yeah.
and then
5,
I
6 hours.
spend yeah, and then I spend no more than an hour in deep sleep and the rest in REM.
Okay.
And that's my ring gives me a crown if I get to do all of that.
Yeah.
But every now and then, and that's like my 90s.
Yeah.
But every now and then, like after the drive back from the
Oh.
Wappinger Falls, I
Yeah.
had a 3-hour sleep, and of course, it was telling me my
Yeah.
sleep score was really bad and all that.
Yeah.
But what I love about the ring is when I wake up and I look at it, it'll tell me that my health is bad. Like it'll tell me to
Yeah.
look at my health score, and I'm like, why am I looking at my health score? I woke up with a
Yeah.
headache, and it'll say one or more items in your health profile is not in your normal range, and then it'll show me like my temperature, how my temperature changed while I was sleeping, and it'll like break it down, and I'm always like, oh, I don't feel good today. And Eliza laughs at me when I say that. She's like, your brain can't tell you you don't feel good, you tell you. And I'm like, no, it confirms.
Yes, it confirms my thoughts. Yes, on the
Exactly.
situation.
But
Yeah,
yeah.
mine is like an overall score.
Okay.
So it takes your sleep, your diet, your everything,
Right.
walking, burning calories, all that stuff. Because mine was based off the DNA, and I know we talked about this
Yep.
before, but it takes that whole score. But when I look
Mhm.
at my sleep,
Mhm.
you know, it's like it's always worried about the what is it, RHR heart
Oh, your resting sleep heart
resting
rate.
heartbeat. Yeah.
Yeah.
And there's another one with a V that they're concerned about too.
Yeah, the
Variable. Maybe
variable.
it's a
That's
yeah.
how it changes when you're.
Yeah. So it's been so far up, and they said that's great for recovery.
Yep.
So whatever damage I'm doing during the day, not
You're in
thinking,
recovery sleep. Yeah.
my recovery is like being
Yeah,
really awesome.
I don't ever get to
Yep.
the recovery sleep.
Yeah, and I normally I don't, but for I'd say it was like last night, not like sleeping last night, but the night before,
Mhm.
I got past my normal line on that
Mhm.
one, and I was like, "Oh, what's going on?" But I am going to PT,
Mm.
and I think when my body is hurting from that,
Yep.
it's trying to really recover because I am like not doing well with that. So,
Yeah, that
yep,
makes sense.
yep. So I'm gonna keep track if it's a Monday and a Thursday. See if that's why.
So mine, I started a new med to sleep at night,
Yeah.
and one of the side effects is it drops my blood pressure. I also take
Right.
blood pressure meds.
Yep.
So like the first week that I was doing it, my watch too, but my ring was like, alert, alert, alert. Your blood
Yeah.
pressure is dropping when you're sleeping. And I'm like,
Oh
I
man.
know.
Yeah. Supposed
So,
to do that right now.
right. We're
Yep.
trying to work everything out.
Yep.
But yeah, so no, I do love the fact that it tracks so much that,
Yep.
but I try not to let it be how I feel. Like if it says I'm ready and I can go out and
Yep.
what is the one thing it always says, go out and conquer the world today.
Oh, geez,
So
that's
I'll read
funny.
that and I'll be like, or mop the floors. You know,
Yeah. Yeah.
I try not to let it tell me how I feel. I kind of try to let
Right.
myself do it, but if I am feeling off, I do check it to
Yeah.
see
So do you
what.
you check it in the morning?
Yes. Yeah.
Okay, so I check mine for the day when I go to bed. I don't look at it in the
Oh.
morning. I do
I
not look at it in the morning. Yep.
So one of the main reasons I got my ring though was to monitor my sleep,
Yep.
because my sleep is so out of whack and so crazy.
Yep.
So a lot of the reasoning for it was for my sleep. So that's why I do check it first thing in the morning.
Yep.
But like when I go down to volunteer at the SPCA, I'll get there and my phone and my watch will start pinging like crazy because I've met my
Yeah.
goals for exercise and my heart
Yep.
rate and
That's
everything.
awesome.
So then I'll check it when I get home and I'm like, oh, look at
Yep.
that. And
Yeah. It's like my
so
nighttime before I go to bed thing to do.
okay, so
Yep.
I don't check it. I don't always just check it in the morning. Sometimes I'll check it randomly. Like if I'm doing a lot in the day,
Oh
I'll
yeah.
check it because I want to make sure that my blood pressure is not going
Yep.
crazy.
Yep.
Because I'm monitoring it. And if I'm
Absolutely.
running around and I don't have my cuff,
Ugh.
I
Yep.
don't want my blood pressure. I'm not, granted, the ring doesn't take your blood pressure, but it checks your
No.
heart rate. So if my
Heart
heart
rate.
rate is for 30 minutes up over 170
Oh
beats,
yeah.
obviously I need a break.
Yep.
But I don't. Yeah. So I'll
Yep.
check it randomly throughout the day, but my main dive into it is in the morning, and it
Yeah.
also monitors my menopause.
Oh, okay. So I don't think mine does that, but like I said, totally different. Does it with the DNA.
Right.
So, two different ways of tracking things.
Yeah.
Um, But yeah. So talking about tracking things, my
Yeah.
little AI buddy and I are doing an experiment, and because I've had like really bad Eustachian tube feeling pain for, I don't know, years now.
Yeah.
So I've been to an ENT several times, allergist, and they always look in my ears. They go, "Oh, no, it's great. Nothing feels swollen. Nothing." I took a hearing test, went through all the regular jibber jabber. And I said, I'm holding my own experiment. So I keep saying to my neurologist and my ENT that I think it's pressure. I feel the weather and I are aligned. So every time I felt the pain so bad in my Eustachian tubes or my ears, I told the AI guy or whatever you want to call it, I told him, please track this and see if the pressure drops.
Right.
And
the barometric pressure outside?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yep. So we've been tracking this, and it seems like every time I'm like, I need Motrin, I'm hurting, it's so bad. It's 12 hours. I can count it with 12 hours span that the pressure's going to drop.
No way.
It's been a thing. It's been a thing.
Wow. And he's tracking that for you?
Yep, because I want to give it to my neurologist, and I want to give it also to my ENT, because that's a problem. And
it's very much so.
Yep, and it's also with my migraines. So it's either, if it's like within a couple of hours, if I don't feel it right away and it's like not my ears bothering me, the ears seem to be a 12-hour span.
Yeah.
My headache seems to be like 1 to 2 hours.
Wow.
Yep. So something in me and the weather is not very good. And it's funny because when we first moved to upstate New York, my mom Joyce was like, oh, Uncle Bobby says it's going to be great for you with all the fresh air and everything. And I had more asthma problems here than I ever did in Jersey.
You know what? I have not, and I'm going to whisper this to you. Although I'm not allowed to whisper because of my voice,
No,
but
you are not.
I'll just bring my voice down.
Yeah.
I haven't had allergy issues since I moved to New Hampshire.
Wow. Yep.
Have I?
Nope, you have not. You would be taking your stuff like,
oh my gosh, I pretty much took stuff all year round, but
and I'm dying over here. I'm taking Sudafed, it's like sinus and pain. It's like the best one. And I'm also taking my allergy pill right now. So between the two.
So that brings me to our next topic.
Yeah.
And actually we've slid into that without even trying.
Yes. Yep.
But when I went to Wappinger Falls last weekend, I got down there and I couldn't stop sneezing and my nose was running, but spring sprung down there. We literally got just south, almost into the Connecticut, coming out of Mass, just south of, I'm going to say it right because this is broadcast to everybody, but Worcester.
Yeah.
I say it wrong for Eliza. I call it Worcester.
Yeah.
Just for Eliza because it bothers her.
That's how I would say it too.
That's how I would say it. But but anyway, we were just south of Worcester and literally every tree was suddenly green. Baby green, but green. And I'm like, what the hey? And I think I sent you a picture on our drive down.
Yeah.
And I'm like, what the hey? And I could feel like the head pressure coming and all of that. And I'm like, we don't have that here. We're still naked trees. The grass, you and I talked earlier this week, the grass is just starting to turn green here.
Yep.
But that's been since we talked Wednesday.
Yep.
So what's spring look like there?
Not very good. Not very good at all. I don't see any flowers. We had that little frost. You and I both had a frost. So
we did.
If I planted anything, we'll have to talk about that on another show. But yeah, it's disgusting. I mean, it should be further along. I feel that it is.
It should be further along.
Yeah, and it's just not.
It's just not.
Yep.
We have,
and some of the trees still look naked. Like they look like, I don't even know if they're gonna come back.
So that's our pro here that you don't have. Our maples all have little hints of red on them, starting with the maple buds.
I guess that's true, because that's that guy over there. It looks like orange,
Yeah, that would be the maples.
Yeah.
But we have I'm sad about this, but our landlord loves it. But we have a crab apple tree.
We
Literally,
were talking about that.
of all apple trees, like
Yeah.
I just wanna tear it out and put like a real apple tree there, but
Yeah.
not my property. But and it's in the worst place ever. But that's okay too. It's still a very pretty tree because it is an apple tree. So
and it will bloom beautifully.
It will, and the apples look beautiful on it.
I know Michael wants to take our crabapple tree down every year, and I'm like, but look at the flowers. And he's like, ugh.
I told Rich that when we but anyway, our crabapple tree turned green this week.
Oh, okay.
It's mine. It's full of leaves, no flowers yet, but it's full of leaves. So that happened this week. But I told Rich when we buy a place, I said I don't want it close to the house, but I want it visible from a window. I want a magnolia tree.
Oh, love it. Beautiful.
But it can't be near the house because they're so messy.
Yeah. They're so beautiful, and then
right. They're beautiful until they're not, and then but I need it where I can see it on a regular basis. But it needs to be far enough away that it will not bother me.
So we used to have a beautiful maple tree, short one, at the end of our driveway, and it was huge. Like, I have pictures of Alex standing by it, whatever. And when we moved back here from Florida, I said to Leon, don't ever compliment that tree. Whatever you do, it's going to turn beautiful green leaves in the fall. And the minute you say, look how beautiful it looks, it would shit all over my driveway. And he was like, what? So he went out one day, I think, and I think everybody's like, don't say it, because it was beautiful. It would go all yellow, right? And I don't know who it was, but I know somebody said it. And I was like, who complimented the tree? Because all the leaves are on the ground. Who complimented that tree? That it looked beautiful? Nobody gave it ourselves up. So I don't know who did it, but somebody had to do it.
Blame Leon.
Yep, we'll blame Leon. Yep,
blame Leon.
To it. Yep. Sorry, Leon. We're blaming you.
If Kate was around, I'd say we could blame her too. But
yeah, she wasn't around.
yet.
No, not yet. No. Oh, too funny.
Oh, that's funny. But we're I feel like spring is avoiding us, and it's sad because all of my baby greenhouse is ready to go get transplanted. And actually they're beyond ready to go get transplanted. And I have my blueberry bushes that I'm starting blueberry bushes, but I have them in a pot so that we can move them when we move. But I have the blueberry bushes and they're starting to look kind of sad. I have, all this stuff ready to go outside and come on, spring.
I know.
Let's go.
Spring. Let's sprung over here too.
Yeah, come on.
Let's spring over here.
So, the positive thing about that though is I don't get my bees for another couple of weeks. So it's making me happy that it's not too springy here because I don't want them to miss out on the buds.
Yep.
So but so when we were planning on Wednesday, guess who's coming to bother me?
Your cat. No.
Not my cat. When we were planning the other day, you made a comment and then decided you were going to continue that comment because you knew you were going to get a reaction from me.
Yes, I did.
Mm-hmm.
So it was like we were just talking, and I don't want to bring up the subject or whatever, but I said, I'm going to say something to you, and I know you're going to hate it, but it's so good. I have to say it.
You have to.
And it's a reference to either a person, place, thing, that maybe you hate or I hate. But the funny side of that was so funny that, like, when I saw your face, I was like, you come on now. That was so good. That was so freaking good.
And I had to laugh, even though I knew I knew before you even said it, because I knew what I said was going to trigger what you said. And I knew it was there. I knew it was on the tip of your tongue. And I'm like, just give it to me. Just do it. Just do it. So how often do you do that?
A lot with you.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah. I know I do that also with my boss, but we do it back and forth because there's so many kid situation and adult situations that we do that a lot back and forth. My kids and I are constantly doing that,
Yeah.
because you have family things that have happened or whatever, so that's always a back and forth. But you and I
Yeah.
do that a lot because
We really do. It's
yeah,
creepy as much as we do.
yep, yep. But I mean, they're too good not to share those
No, they
situations.
really are. But I mean, we could have done it to each other probably once or twice during this
Yeah,
taping.
absolutely.
It's easy.
Absolutely. And it's funny because you guys don't see us, but sometimes when I reference something or I do something, we're always air quoting because Heather and I know that we just had a conversation about something and somebody said something about something.
So speaking
And
of that, go
yeah,
ahead. Sorry. Go,
yeah,
go,
and
go.
no, and then, I just look at her through the lens and I'm like,
Mhm.
we just talked about that person saying that thing. Yep.
Yep. And actually, my response to her typically is I just close my eyes.
Yep. She does.
I'm,
She
I'm,
looks
I'm,
up.
I'm, right. I'm the little child who just closes their
Yep.
eyes and the
Yep.
conversation's not
Yep.
happening. Or
Yep.
I'll look up. Yep.
Yep.
Look
And
up
I
at my ceiling.
still don't go away. I still don't go
No,
away.
you're
I'm
still
just still
there.
here. I'm still there.
But
Yep.
with that, I was talking to our producer
Yes.
and I told him that one day we wanted to try and do a
Live.
actual like live
Yep.
in not in person, but live
No.
at the time we're
Yeah.
recording.
Yeah. Video. Yep.
Yeah, thank you. And I was like, we don't know how to do it. And he's like, it's easy to do.
Yep.
So
Yep. So we'll do that maybe one time. And,
yeah, we got to probably play with it
yep.
a bit to figure out how to do it. And
Right.
now that
And
my
then,
voice is coming back, we can get
yeah,
back to doing things we were trying to do before.
absolutely. Yep. Yep.
But,
So, I mean, with that being that we reference each other, I mean, we also, read each other's minds sometimes because there's a lot we don't have to say, just looking. I mean, and we have the expectation of, exactly what I'm saying
oh yeah.
without
Oh yeah.
saying.
Oh yeah.
That is an expectation. That is
Yeah.
an expectation.
When
Yep.
you look over your shoulder, I know you're looking and you're talking or acknowledging something going on in the hallway.
Yep.
Because that's what's over your shoulder.
Yep. Yep. Absolutely. But it's like, you have those set expectations for those certain friends that you just like, hey, get on the clock with me, and
And you have to. And I mean, when we worked together, even before I worked in your building, when I was a bus driver, there would be times you would walk by my bus and I would just look at you, or I would be driving through the bus port and I would just like glare at you as I was driving by, and you'd text me later and be like, so who was it?
Right. Absolutely. Yep.
But
that's funny.
Yeah, there's so many. The closer you are with people, the more insights you have.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah. I do that a lot with my daughter-in-law, Michaela.
Yeah,
her and I say the same things too sometimes.
You do, because you'll tell a story about her, and I'm like, wait, who said that?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Which isn't good for Zach, but it's okay.
He's the one who chose to live just down the road from you.
That's right. Yeah.
That was all him.
That's right.
So, all right. So Rich says, I'm sorry, he's not Rich right now. Our producer says that the numbers we give him are never accurate.
Okay.
For our TikTok. Okay. So I am writing down. Can you see the number at the top of the screen?
Yep. 32, 33.
It's all threes right now, right?
Right.
33. Yep. All right, I'm going to do it so it's 3340. Ready?
Okay.
TikTok. All right.
We are pains in the ashes. Pains in the arse.
He says it's never this. He says it's never the time we say. And then it occurred to me, do you know why? Because he has to put the intro in.
Yeah, but you know what? I feel like when we do it, like now we're just talking.
Oh, that's true. So he wants it to be closer to when we actually start it.
Yeah.
All right. Well, all right. Let's give him, you know what? We'll give him multiple times because now we're Jesus. 34. Ready? We'll go 34:20 and then we'll really start. Go.
TikTok.
TikTok.
Yep. Okay.
All right.
Here you go. First one, ever say something and then immediately wish you could rewind 5 seconds?
Probably
Yes,
this
does.
conversation, because I'm going to get it later.
Wow, that was perfect. Perfect.
Perfect one. And it's not 5 seconds. It was more like 30, but we won't tell that either.
Yeah. So that was perfect 5-minute. Have you? Besides right now. Have you?
Of course. I mean, everybody does. You get diarrhea of the mouth and you're saying it and you're saying it and you need to stop. But once you get the sentence started, you just finish it and pick up the pieces as they lay.
Yeah, I don't know if I do. I don't know if I want to rewind.
No, I do.
No, just because I've gotten in trouble for so much in my life that I don't really give a crap right now, like if I'm coming out or not.
Well, I mean, that's the same, but.
Yep. And it's like, a little bit of like non-regret, I guess, like that movie Regrets. You don't regret anything, not even one letter. No, not even one letter.
So I pull up the wrong sleeve. Eliza's name is spelled wrong.
What? On your tattoo? What the frig?
Yeah.
How did that happen? Didn't they show you before?
Yes, but her name isn't spelled wrong on my tattoo. Her name is spelled wrong on her birth certificate.
Oh, okay.
But I never changed it, so it's So it's controversial.
When she gets married one day, she can
go and fix it. Exactly.
And add the last name. Yep.
Right. Because you can change your middle name when you get married. You can't change your first name. Yeah.
Right. But so, I mean, no, I don't think I want to rewind anything. No, I said what I said, and you either hate me or you're going to love me, complain about it or not. I don't care.
Okay.
Yep. So do you go by, let's go to the next one. Do you go by logic or gut feeling?
Honestly, it's a both. I feel like gut feeling typically wins out, but sometimes my gut feeling is based on logic and sometimes logic is based on my gut feeling.
Oh, okay.
What about you?
I'd have to say my gut feeling is pretty dead on.
Yeah.
Especially when I first meet people.
Mm-hmm. Oh yeah.
That's my huge go-to.
Mm-hmm.
Because and sometimes I'll be like, you know what? Okay, I'm really gonna try to logic this down, and then I'm not. No, she knows. I'm like, no, I knew it from the beginning.
If you have to tell yourself that twice, you're not. You're done.
Yep, you're done. That's true. That is true. I'm not putting any more attention to you.
No. If you had to ask yourself twice, you're gone.
Nope, I'm gone.
You're gone. But that's part of why we get along, because you go with the gut and I will stop you and be like, stop.
Yep.
X, Y, and Z.
Yep.
And then we can work it out that way. But I feel like I'm
at the end of the conversation, you go, okay, shit, you were right.
Sometimes. Yeah, I'm gonna need it and grow. I don't care.
Yeah.
I'll do it.
Yeah.
So that brings us to our next one.
Yeah.
And since we're talking about spring.
Yes.
When it comes to spring cleaning, first of all, are you a spring cleaner? And if you are, do you do the inside? Do you do the outside? Do you do both? Do you spring clean all year? What is spring cleaning?
I do not spring clean all year. Because when I spring clean, I have to have all my windows open or else I'll die. So in the winter, if I'm going to dust, I have to have those like nice cloths that pick up everything. And I go really slow or else I'm dying.
Yep.
But if it's, I open the windows, I don't care. Everything can blow around. I'll take an allergy pill before I start.
Yep.
That kind of stuff. I love to smell the Clorox bleach cleaning in the house with the air. It smells great. So yeah, totally different cleaning in spring cleaning.
Yeah. Do you do outside too, or just inside?
If something's annoying me outside, I'll do outside, but not much outside I care about. Just the inside needs to be okay.
And again, that's where we're different and we work.
Right. Absolutely. So how about you?
I will do spring cleaning frequently. But I will open the windows even in the winter, even if it's just while I'm cleaning, because I need that fresh air. sometimes, even if it's freezing.
Yeah.
I'll find the warmest day of the week kind of a thing
Okay. Yeah,
and
sure.
do some cleaning, but I do spring cleaning frequently or on occasion. But for me, spring cleaning is like one of my throwaway times. Like
Okay.
all the
Oh,
crap I
yes.
accumulated over the winter, okay, they need to go. All
Yep.
the, pens that are 90% dead, just chuck them.
Yep.
Kind of a cleaning
Yep.
kind of a thing.
Yep.
But of course I like to do outside too, because I garden and
Yep.
all that. And
Well,
so
that's
I'll
very
go outside.
important for you
Right,
to
right.
do
I'll go
that. Yeah.
outside and I'll garden. I'll clean out my gardens.
Yeah.
I'll straighten up, where the snow plows pushed everything and
Right.
fix that and do a deep clean on the car and
Yeah.
like that kind of stuff. That's my typical spring cleaning vibes. And then
Yep.
I'll actually do windows.
Oh, windows. That's a summer job for me, the windows, because I
I
don't
do
have
them.
time during the year.
I do them spring and fall.
Yeah.
I do them right before that first frost in the
Yep.
fall, and I'll do them as soon as it's
Yep.
warm enough to be outside for, an hour and a
Yeah.
half doing windows.
Yeah.
And that's it. And here it's a little weirder because, I've always lived in a one story.
Yeah.
So now I have like the big, massive windows going up. And
Right.
I'm like, yeah, well, you know what? Angela can do her own windows.
Yeah. Oh, that's funny. That's great. Yeah, I
But
think my car cleaning, that's usually a summer thing for me. I get it fresh in the summer. It's not usually spring, it's summer.
mm,
And yeah, those kinds of, and my deck now, because we've had the deck for a while, and
yeah, I like your deck.
that's my cleaning thing. Like I'm like,
Mhm.
that's the outside one that matters.
That's your outside.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
But yeah.
So you're testing this week and for
Yeah.
the next month.
Yeah.
So how do you know that these kids aren't using AI?
Well, they can't, for one, on the
Okay.
state testing things, they can't. And also they do have a thing now that teachers can use in the high schools and stuff, that they can put their papers into something and then it sees if it's been modified that way. I
Oh,
mean, not if
okay.
you're going to hand it in paper, if you're handing it in paper wise, they probably wouldn't do it. But if you're handing it in, I think on the computer,
Electronically. Yeah.
they can like copy paste it into apps now and it can see if
Oh, that's
AI
pretty cool.
generated it. I think it's just like a wording thing,
Right.
how it goes
Or the
through.
fact that they use emojis like crazy.
Yes,
If
that
you're
too.
stupid enough to
Yep.
not delete the emoji.
Yep. So I don't know that I mean, I had a hard time in school, not with writing and stuff, but with my math. So I guess I would never use it for writing. I think I would use it more for like mathematics, like, please explain this to me a little bit more simple so I could understand it. I think I would use it if I was in school just for math and science a little bit more, get some more background.
Yeah.
How about you?
Well, my answer wants to be no, I wouldn't use it.
Yeah.
Because, that's the right answer.
You'd use it.
But I mean, let's be real.
Yep.
Yeah. I'd have used it for everything.
Yep.
I'm not even, I mean,
Yep.
I want to say no, but I would have used it. I wouldn't have thought twice about using it. If it was available, sure, let's do it.
Yep.
You need me to write a 2-paragraph report? Sure.
Yeah.
There you go. Write that up for me.
Yep.
Or,
so like the internet, itself, I use just because, like, if my grandfather was alive, he would have been my AI. So every 2 seconds I was like, what's this? Why is this?
Yeah.
How come this? What's this doing? So now I have Google or Siri or whatever. And
or
I'm
chat.
like, yeah. And I'm like, hey, something popped in my head, answer that.
Yeah.
So I use it more for like quick things that way.
Yeah.
Like something has to be bugging my brain for me to use it.
Okay.
Or I want to track something like my pressure. Like I want somebody,
right.
I want to, mostly it's, I want to prove somebody wrong.
Yeah.
So
been there too.
Yeah. So I use it more as like a detective system than, let's investigate this. Yeah. Yeah. let me prove my doctor wrong. Yeah. Like, I know I'm not going crazy, so let's figure this out. Yeah.
You need to tell me what I'm doing. No,
Right.
yeah, I use AI now for everything.
Okay.
Okay, that came out weird.
Yeah.
But like if I was researching stuff for the disability claim at the VA, and I had my AI break it down. No, he didn't he did look into it, but I had him break it down into human words that I could understand because sorry if you can hear the dogs going crazy up there, but
life.
But I had him break it down into words I could understand because it was the when I Googled it, it was coming up in words that were like, well, if your percentage is this and then your and it was like, wait, I need you to just tell me what do I have to do?
So with you saying that, Michael might be AI. My husband might be AI.
Oh, really?
Yeah, because that's how he speaks to me. Like, when he's like, so, and I have always called him the percentage person because even when I first started dating him, everything was percentages. He'd be like, did you know that 53% of the people that are, and that was hard to figure out stuff like that because he's just reading the news and he's putting it together himself. Right. So, but it was always percentages. So when I ask him a simple question, sometimes it goes right to percentages. And I'm like, so is that a yes or a no? I don't know if that's a yes or a no. Like, I don't.
So if we're going down that road, then Rich is 100% my AI because we'll be watching a TV show or something. And I'll be like, I don't get that. And he'll be like, oh, blah, 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 and he'll explain it he'll explain it in Heather words. And I'm like, oh, thank you.
See?
So
we didn't need AI.
I don't need AI. I got Rich.
That's right.
But yeah,
that's right.
I will frequently ask him, wait, what does that mean? Or he'll be like, did you see on the news? Da, da, da. And I'll be like, no. He'd be like, oh, well, so, da, 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 da. And it's like perfect Heather words.
Yep.
Basically, gas is more expensive. That's all I care about.
Yeah.
But yeah.
Yeah, I do that with you too. And I'm thankful that you have the patience sometimes to do that. Because if you send me something, you're like, look at this article. Damn well I ain't reading that fucking article.
No, and I'll summarize it for you.
Yeah. And I'm like, that's so nice. What did it say?
Yeah.
Michael does that too. Like, even my kids, they're like, hey, got an article for you to read. Did you read the article, Mom? And I'm like, I'm not.
I did not read that article.
No.
Yeah.
I frequently do.
Yeah.
I'll read the title. I'll put it together through a title.
I do that. I screenshot titles. And so what I do, I'll find a news thing will pop up on my thing and I'll screenshot it and I'll send it to my AI buddy.
Yeah.
And I'll be like, Chandler.
Yeah.
Clickbait or real?
Yeah.
and he's like, Miss Heather, that's clickbait. You can't tell by the title. And I'm like, if I could tell, would I have sent it to you?
Right. So funny.
Yeah.
Yep. But I'm thankful that you guys have the patience to know.
Yeah. I know when you're done listening. Or what I like is when I'm telling you a story and I'm like, yeah, she stopped listening. So let me just get to the summary. So anyway, he said
to the narrated parts.
Yeah.
Just keep saying he said, she said, he said, she said, and then I'll pay attention.
Exactly. As long as it's the conversation, you're all in it. But as soon as I change it and I'm like, so you're like, no, he said, she said.
And that's how I read books. I'm like, there's no dialogue in this book. That sucks. I ain't reading it.
I don't care.
I don't care. Nobody's saying anything good for me to listen to.
Oh,
that's why I like my biographies and stuff like that, autobiographies too, because I'm like, oh yes, well, this is real words from the person speaking about.
Look at that! I suddenly care.
I care about that. Yes. So I guess if you're not saying it, I really don't care about the other person. But what's your life experience in this? That's all I care about. I don't care about what the other person
care about
said
anything
to
else.
you.
See ya, I don't care.
Yeah. And it's funny because yesterday somebody said, they came in the office and they were talking about something, and I really like this person at work, and she says, "Oh, it went together." Like she said, I'm an idiot or something. So my head popped up in 2 seconds, and I was like, "Who called you that? Who called you that?" And she's like, "Oh no, I said it about myself." And I was like, "Okay." And then I went back to doing what I was doing.
Yeah,
I was like,
"You're good then."
Yeah, I was like, "Who am I attacking?
Right?
Who called you that? We're gonna go have a talk now." Yeah, yep.
Oh my!
But I was like not in the conversation, and all of a sudden I heard that.
Well, you hear certain words and you jump in, and your office is set up so you can all sort of hear the conversation.
Right.
If you're listening, if you're not, you don't hear it.
Right.
Yeah.
So I get involved when I need to get involved. I don't get involved when I don't want to.
Oh my goodness. On that note, I think we should go.
People might really need me, but if I'm not interested, you're not getting the need.
No, sorry. No. Send me a text later and maybe I'll read it.
That's right. Oh God. All right. So so we're on to 23 next week.
On to 23. And next week is a special week.
Next week.
Did you already forget what next week is?
What is next week? Why did you say next week is a special week?
Because it's
the first. Oh, right. Because our show is May the 4th be with you.
Exactly.
Yes. I totally forgot that it fell on that. Yep.
It's my mini holiday.
Sorry. Yeah. I totally forgot that it did fall on that day because we were talking about it so much. Did it not?
Right. We got our matching. I got our Rich and Mice matching shirts came in.
Yeah.
So we'll have our shirts on.
Yeah.
I'll wear my shirt for the recording, although nobody will ever see it. But but I have to secretly do it because it won't be the 4th. So Rich never sees the shirt until the 4th when it's just there for him to put on.
Right. Well, maybe you guys can get a picture and then we can share that. Whether you know what? I'll let him. Shirts or
I'll get the shirts. We'll put them on.
Okay.
We can do that.
All right.
But
we'll do that.
All right, everybody. We love you.
Yep. Love you.
We'll see you next week.
See you. Bye.
Well, my coffee's cold.
Mine too. But let's not forget that you can find us on all the social media outlets: Facebook, Instagram, X, Twitter, whatever you want to call it. And on our website, dowelovethatforyou.com.
We will have weekly show updates and post pictures from whatever we talk about each week. So grab your hot cup of coffee and join us on the next episode of
Do We Love That For You?
Do we? Bye, and enjoy DJ Slink's Jersey Anthem.
Everybody, I'm Governor Phil Murphy. We're from Jersey, baby. And you're not.
You hit some down.
We're from Jersey, baby. From Jersey, baby. We're from Jersey, baby. We're from Jersey, baby. And you're not. Everybody, I'm Governor Phil Murphy. We're from Jersey, baby. And you're not.
You hit some down.
We're from Jersey, baby. Jersey, baby. Jersey, baby. Jersey, baby. We're from Jersey, baby. We're from Jersey, baby.
You need a new team. Rock your hips up, down. Rock your hips up, down. Rock your hips up, down. Rock your hips up,
Everybody,
down.
I'm Governor Phil Murphy. We're from Jersey, baby. And you're not.